She's super happy to see me. So I spent the last hour at a barn. Yep, they're tearing down the barn. So there's a grain silo that they stack these vertically and then put the pins in these. It's very cool. And they're curved because silos are typically round. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're really cool. So I got 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. Then for my little project I need to finish up front where I'm blocking off the dirt between the porch and the ground, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just verticals that I can just plop in the ground. So then I might have borrowed some lumber, just barely borrowed some. This is wormy chestnut, you can tell by the wormholes, and some rocks. Yeah, I think they were trying to salvage the wood because I saw a sawmill kind of set up weird. It was kind of ghetto in the back. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and clean this up. I don't know how to clean it up other than put it in yard and just pressure wash it, I guess. I haven't quite figured that part out yet. I did get a bunch of these extra pins. Some of these come right out. So I might use this temporarily as part of my kitchen while I'm prototyping the setup, or I don't know what I'll do with these. They're cool nonetheless. Imagine that 100 years ago. You just built a kit and you just put it together and cemented it all together. Neato. Pressure wash these when it's nicer out. It's a little dark now. Got a row here. That one's bigger than the others. I think they put like one of those in every row as it gets smaller or vice versa. I guess as it gets larger as it goes to the bottom. And then I got another row here. So that's what, 4, 8. Then I got my, she's, you know, you can't buy that wood anymore, as they say. This is obviously rough sawn, hewn. Got to get some nails out of there. Another piece. This is dense wood. Cupped, but dense. Gotta be 100 years old. Okay, what if we take this out? That make this better? Just plop it in here for a moment. Got plenty of pins. And yeah, that's 8 inches right there. A couple nails on this side. Oop, that one fell out. Some of these aren't on there very hard. Remind me not to saw that. Then this piece I got to separate from here, but I guess this isn't wormy chestnut. It's dense as hell. It's got to be oak. It feels very dense. Thought I grabbed some wormy chestnuts. Is this wormy chestnuts? I don't know. Maybe that bottom piece is. Yeah, I'm done for tonight. I'm tired. Anybody want some rusty nails? Yeah. Yeah. Should be coming anytime soon. Well, I lost power at home, and I'm pretty sure this has something to do with it. Hiram's just right over that hill. Great. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, we're gonna be fired up the generator. Well, it's been 2.5 hours. The trees are still up there, lines are still down. So yeah, we ain't getting power anytime soon. Great. We got a little dog, we got big dog, medium-sized dogs. They're pretty tired. They've been playing for about 10 minutes now. So I'm looking for a lost key. I think fell down on my cushion. But meanwhile, I found all the little tennis balls that I bought for her tennis ball thrower machine. So I found 6, and that explains where they all go. So I can't quite get her to do this, but it's not rocket science. You just drop it in there and it shoots the ball. And then she chases it. You can see she's not chasing it. So we're gonna clean underneath there. Do a little Taco Bell run. Got the Taco Bell dog with me. Another beautiful Saturday morning in Kent. It's nice and warm. It's about 65, 68 degrees. Just pushed this out of the intersection. It's over where the white car is. That was great. This week when I went to renew her plates, I discovered that there was a recall, a drive axle. Guess what? There's a recall, a drive axle. Because the fucking thing breaks. See? That's their drive axle. Yeah. Oh. Saturday to 6. Open. Closed. Now they may not have had power when they didn't reopen, but they got power now. Oh, that one doesn't say open. Anyhow, I was gonna get me not that one. It's about a $700 welder. TIG, AC/DC. So I can do aluminum, pretty much weld anything. Yeah, it's the model below that, and it has the foot pedal because I have to have the foot pedal to vary the arc. Fuck. Oh well. Thought I'd be smart and save myself a trip and come out here. Well, maybe they'll be open tomorrow. I have to come back here to get stuff. What's on Chris's plate today? Well, we're gonna have broccoli with some Parmesan, pesto sauce, and I threw some bacon in there just to kind of give it some juices. Then over here we got the oven at 425 or 700, depending on your point of view. It's overshooting. Got our chicken. This has sauce on top, roasted peppers, ricotta, and mozzarella on top. I'm just gonna add some more mozzarella. I think it's definitely overshooting. This is done this several times. This sensor's a top one. I'm kind of ignoring that one. That one should be lower than 40. Well, whatever. Well, I've been using these fiber cutoff wheels for quite a while, and I bought this a few months ago. It's like a diamond tip, and it definitely does a better job. So, by the fact I can touch this tells it's cutting, it's not burning off, which is what it normally does. So, works pretty well. We're making some brackets. It's 9:30 Saturday night, and we're done. So I did end up flipping these around, meaning I originally had the metal at the top, but I like this design better because it's the way it falls on there, and that keeps them from going anywhere. So I made them 75 inches long. They don't fall off. I don't think I need to put anything to tie them back because I've got like 11 inches of meat there. So, yep. Okay, so I need to load these up for tomorrow and pick up my bolts. I cut the ends off the bolts. It was a long story. I do bending the metal. These brackets weren't fully bent the way I want them, so I had to rebend them. And I didn't exactly get it the way I wanted it. Hand truck. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we need. Well, it's Sunday morning around 8:33 to be exact. The puppy and I on the road. We're going to Doylestown to most likely buy a 4-burner gas oven, one that's 24 inches wide and stainless steel, like a commercial oven. That's for the outdoor garage. It needs to be converted to propane, which means I'll either have to get bigger orifices or take the existing orifices and kind of, drill them out. Same thing I did on the propane furnace for my upstairs garage 11 years ago. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Got my coffee. BMW. Ford truck. This should be interesting. Weighs about 200 pounds, so that's what I built the ramps for yesterday. And I bought the hand truck and some strambulators and some blankets and stuff. And plus I got my outboard here, so what can go wrong? Oh, we're at the Costco diesel because it's 363. So yeah, got the stove. So the burners come out. I put these things in here, and the burners are over there. It was hard to get the other ones out, so I left them in there. But she's gonna clean up nice. She's all stainless steel. I'm gonna lose that. Not sure what I'm gonna do there. Or just lose it altogether. Oven looks like it's never been used, so that's good. I do have to convert it from propane, though I realized I have propane, so I could testillate it later today. Didn't do this. The guy was a big guy, so we just picked it up and plopped it in there. I might use that coming out. Of course, they used ramps, so that's good. These are gonna clean up, and I'm just gonna oil the shit out of them, like you would a cast iron pot. So there's that. Well, there we go. That's our little skiing hill called Brandywine Valley. Over there. It's fun. You can see this from the highway, Route 80. God, that's a small hill, but it's our hill. So we're in a estate sale in Brecksville, an older house. A lot of big clocks. I mean, this is eye level, so it's at least 7 feet tall. A lot of old stuff. That's your pretty boots, shoe forms. That's cute. Another clock. I've counted 5 of these so far. 3 just in here in the garage. And we got another one down there. There's an old cash register. Those would be the hands. Some pieces. I think it's a National NCR. Maybe Dick Bob. We got the dog here today. There's another outbuilding. The inside of the house is pretty big, but nothing that really caught my fancy. The sleigh is a little different. Look at the articulated front on that bad boy. Another sleigh there. Oops. Mox.
Come here, I'll say hi to you again.
That's cool.
Say hi, bye.
This is a classic 80s bike. It's Concord. Didn't buy the Mitches. Look at those old bad boys. Quick release releases. Fancy. Look at this bad boy. Get some horsepower in that. Yeehaw. One more building. Come on. This is the other building, the outbuilding. It's a pretty big outbuilding. To me, that's an outbuilding. That's a house. Sorry for the shakilies. There we go. We'll go check it out. Found the place. So we got a printing press, an old stove, a very big turning device. I like that little tray. It's handy. I got one of those, drum sander. We're going to be here for a little bit, I can tell. There's a Packard motor if you need a motor. Or your Packard. Ooh, look at that saw. One man. That's where we got all the woodworking stuff. That little Little, oop, what's that going on there? Little walking garden. This is cute. A sandstone, a little gazebo. Place to sit down. That's sharp. Lots of stone. I like it. The house is pretty cool. It's early American style. It's newer, but you can tell it's been added on several times. I think that's the original house over there, and then add on and add on. We gotta go pay for this. We got a bill here. I got a 50. Looks like they definitely had horses, because there are horse stalls down there. As well as an upstairs, which I didn't get to. There's circular stairs up there. But yeah, there's a couple horse stalls in there. I have one of these. I have two. Another sulky chair. My pile's right there. I'm halfway up. Oh no, Chris, don't. I'm going to attempt to slide these down myself. Got to get another blanket across there and over the hump and just slide her down. Then I'll put her on this. And I'm going to put her over there, but I can move the topsoil first because I need to clean on her. She's going to need a little restoration, nothing major, but I want to clean the scale off of these, oil them up, clean these up, oil them up, and I think I can test the oven. I need to get some more gas. I'm down 2 tanks. I got 3 tanks. Then we'll go over that a little bit. First, we're going to deal with this. So if you don't see this later, that's because I'm in the hospital. But then I'll have a hospital video, so that'll be cool. This is the back side. Gas inlet. Got a shut-off valve. I think I can take this whole thing off. So it's just flat back there. I don't really need this. Should have been a shelf here. Yeah, it looks a little dirty, but realizing that this is stainless steel, so this is going to clean up. That's cast iron. That's not going to go anywhere. So I do need to clean this all up. Later today, I think or tomorrow, I'm going to go to a Harbor Freight and just buy one of those cheap $3 tarps and put it over this. But we're going to clean on this. I think an oven cleaner is what you use. These are a little suspect, the gas lines. Those can be easily replaced. Everything here can be replaced. These are the cast iron grates. They're heavy duty. Goes like that, yeah. So these aren't going anywhere. There you go. I got the burners over there. But these are things I got at the estate sale. I paid $50 for everything. So all of this, and including 4 more cans that I left there by accident. But this is a nice case. There's nothing in this side, as you can see. But on the flip side, there's a lot of weird stuff. I'm not quite sure what it is. Yeah, don't know. I saw collets, bushings, and drills. So, if anything, I bought it for the case, but some of these residential fittings parts are a little unique. There's a whole bag of woodcraft parts here. No idea what that is. I guess I can use the Google search. And then these are, these are pen kits. Oh, wow. Okay. So you use this to make pens. These are mandrels for drawing the pens in. Somehow that works. I forget how. I think that's actually the pen he was making. Yeah. That's 4 powers, but there's something. Those are pen blanks. We're putting on a wood lathe. More pen stuff. So this is all pen kit stuff. That's cool. I really thought about making a pen, but maybe I will now. Yeah, I bought it for the storage there. What else? This kind of fits into that. These are a whole bunch of different wood plugs. So if you do a pocket hole, you can put in different types of wood. So this is birch. 2 birches. That is definitely not birch. It's cherry. Oak. Looks like more oak. Anyhow, you get the idea. More cherry. So a bunch of these, which is where this comes in. Then what I will probably call a lifetime supply of pocket screws. And it came with the little vice grip for pocket screws. Those are pocket screw caps, I guess. even for regular woodworking where you're not doing pocket screws, those are handy. I got that. Well, this is cherry tung oil. Not sure how much is there because he added water. Oil floats on top. Not sure why he did that. Water added to fill can float oil. Oil goes on, maybe the water's on top. I don't know. I think it's to keep it dry out. A bunch of synthetic wool, which we'll be using some of that on that. Not this piece because it's all there and it's just a cool profile trim. So that bit doesn't look like it's the right one. I don't know what kind of profile. It's an old one. Ohio Tool Company, Sandusky, Ohio. Cool. Let's see if we can. Sandusky, Ohio. There we go. Then the steel, I've got some of these. These are dollies for when you're doing woodworking and you want to change things. Here, let me focus again. Woodworking, so I could use maybe one of these today to get that top to the planter in good shape. Then I've always looked at these, never bought them. These are spring clamps at the corners, and then this is the tool to set it. These are useless without that, so I got both. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought any. Huge Forstner bit, never used, Foster bit. Then one that's even bigger. I think this is 2.5. No, yeah, it might be 2.5. Then I found another one here. I don't know what size this is, but that's about 1.25 inches. These are very, very expensive. I do some wood turning occasionally. This is one that's been handcrafted for making bowls. Nero was the name of the person, I think. Then these are Sorbies. This is just a nice flat square one. I'm not sure what to use that for. Then a curved one. This thing's a beast. This is actually for sharpening card scrapers. It's Veritas. So I'm just thinking it's a little ferrule there. Then another Sorby, a round bit. I have some Craftsman ones, but these are really nice ones. And then this is a utility. It is abused, but it's a Robert Sorey made in England too. And he had a really nice polisher. I mean, look at the mirror finish on that. He didn't mess around. So there were other bigger tools there. Most of them I already had. And the wood lathe was awesome, but I didn't want to buy that. That was, oh, where would I put it? Feels like it's gonna snow or rain, but it isn't. I gotta sharpen the chainsaw blade on that. It's really dull. I think it was from when I was playing with the roots over there and hit maybe a little bit of dirt. Speaking of dirt, I moved the dirt over around the corner so you can't see it. Man, I gotta do something with this. Holy shit. This is just... I can't get the nails out, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably just cut this end off. But yeah, that's some nice wood. What to do with it, I don't know. So definitely got to clean up on this. This is one of the other burners, and these are adjustable, so you can adjust the flamage. And that's the rack for the oven, which he said he never used, so I'll be interested to see how that works.
Welcome to my crappy crib. This is my car, the Honda shit. This is all I can do with it right now because it doesn't function. But man, isn't she sexy to look at? Let's get a look around back. Did you know hot girls hit curves? Do you follow Jesus as closely? I don't know, but Mothman is real, and we made out, and he's a gentle and caring lover. Come check out my Honda shit. Drives poorly, but it does look cute.